who have tense moments, but he's not wrestling inside and digging to the body like we've seen him in the past. So you're right. I don't think Porter, at this pace especially, is going to fade.
I just spoke with Bomac, who trains Terence Crawford, and he told me, I want Terence to box more because that will open up the shots that he needs to land on Shawn Porter.
There's Porter coming in with that relentless aggression that he's known for. Terence covering up as Porter tries to get around that guard. Terence smiles at him and pushes him away.
Doesn't matter that it doesn't hurt. Shawn Porter's piling up points.
That's exactly right, Dre.
Porter right now is fighting the perfect fight. Being athletic, using his hand speed, using volume, roughing up Terence on the inside right now. Changing rhythms.
Now at range, trying to place that left hand right to the body. He does a few times. And then goes on the attack to close out the round, does Terence Bud Crawford. There's Miss Deborah, his mother, who's always a fixture ringside and a concern of Shawn Porter's wife, Letitia. She's looking up at the big screen. Imagine what it's like for the families.
You let him get all those shots off without throwing them. All right? It might not mean shit to you, but it might look good to the judges, okay? All right? Hey, you don't got no power no more. You see, you can feel it. I see you pushing him back. Push him back behind that jab. All right? You got to keep boxing.
Just like you did the last 30 seconds. All right? You get close, get to move like that. And you're getting better punch.
Keep boxing. Keep boxing him. Box behind that jab. In combinations when you get on the inside, okay? Let your hands go.
I know it's a pain in the ass.
Dre, Bomac said the same thing that you expressed with your analysis of, hey, you're letting him come up and just touch you at times. It may not matter to you. You're not being affected, but it matters to the judges. That's exactly what his trainer told him.
Not only the judges, but it's allowing Porter to get into a rhythm, to gain confidence. And it's forcing Bud to press because he knows he's behind, at least on my scorecard.
Look at this one, Bud Crawford.
Scorecard.
Early on in round 6, as you see the head movement from Porter, but not able to dodge all of it. Here Porter now comes in. Back and forth they go.
I don't know if I saw some blood coming from the right ear or left ear of Terence Crawford. I don't know if it's Porter's blood or not, but that's not a good sign.
Good forearm to the neck and a pat on the back from Shawn Porter.
Ooh, good body shot right there, sneak.
He's been able to get that left hand to the body a few times here in the first half of this fight. He's landed 11 body shots, has Bud Crawford.
Well, if you're Terence Crawford, this is what you wanted. You've been arguably the best fighter in the world, give or take 1 through 3 over the last few years. But individuals, critics, fans, they got questions. And Shawn Porter's asking those questions of Terence Crawford tonight. It's a great opportunity for him to answer.
Porter just crossed that threshold, and Crawford was quick to throw the left hand. Trying to cut off the ring there.
Yeah, to your point, Tess, some of these rounds are close, but even the body language of Shawn Porter can suggest that he's in control.
And now this clash ahead here in the 6th opens up a cut on the right eye, inside, right on the brow of Terence Crawford. So each man has been cut from an accidental clash. Touch, then power from Crawford. Wide swinging right hand from Porter off the mark. Attempt at the uppercuts from Crawford. Infighting from Porter. High intensity stuff here in Vegas.
Shawn doing the right thing. He got one hand free. He's swinging with the opposite hand.
Bud is landing, but Porter's taking the play almost every time.
Back of the trunks, Reed Ward. On a night he honors marvelous Marvin Hagler. And at the halfway point, it has indeed been a war. 53.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
Enjoy the greatest Christmas classics with Sky Cinema.
This is the best bit of Christmas.
Bring the cinema home.
This case is poisoning my town.
Be careful how far you wade out into this mess.
Name?
Bond.
James Bond.
No Time to Die. Available now in Sky Store Premiere.
Boxing on Sky Sports, brought to you by Voltarol.
Off that bullshit. Okay?
Pick your spots where you want to bang. Back on defense. He touched you with something. Flow off of it. Flow off of it. Go ahead, guys.
We heard Kenny Porter saying, pick your spots, but then back on defense. They really stressed fundamentals in this training camp to go up against Crawford. Of getting your hands back, of being in proper position defensively. Round 7.
It's the patience, the athleticism, and sharpness of Porter that's giving problems to Bud.
In that last round, Crawford had a 16-10 connect advantage. Landed 13 power punches. Always willing, right? Hands free, gonna fight. So the warning from Celestino Ruiz about leading with the head.
Right now, Shawn Porter has fought the perfect fight. A good mix of fighting, probably less than we thought he was going to do, but good boxing, answering at the right time. His defense has been good. We know that one punch can change it for either guy, but so far, so good for Shawn Porter.
And a critical word there, the descriptive of mixing it up. There's a right hand from Porter. You hurt? He closed the gap and landed a right hand, but that is what Porter said the other day. He said he'll never see anybody as athletic, as sharp, but somebody who mixes it up. You have to mix it up against Terence Crawford.
And this is war for Shawn Porter. It's the art of war. Sneak attacks. It's fighting. It's boxing. It's going away when you want me to come forward. It's a little bit of everything that we're seeing right now from Shawn Porter. Crawford has more glaring answers or more glaring questions to answer now than he did before the fight started.
See, the difference is that when Crawford, when he lands these shots on anybody else, they fall. But the difference is Shawn Porter hasn't failed. He's not going anywhere.
And for what it's worth, fellas, it looked like Crawford, based on their face, their body language, their energy or lack of energy, looked like he struggled more with the weight than Shawn Porter. If so, you're going to see that show up in the latter half of this fight.
Coming to the end of round number 7. Porter landed that right hand in this 7th round. And as we come to the bell, an opportunity to check in with Mark Kriegel and Max Kellerman.
Porter did not like those two left hands.
7-1 my ass. Those were the odds coming in. Shawn Porter was a 7-1 underdog. He should never be a 7-1 underdog against anyone. By the way, I gave Crawford the second round. I think so far until that round, it was odd rounds for Porter, even for Crawford.
Yesterday, Porter said, I got to mix it up. I can't take time off. I can't allow him to fight off his rhythm. It has to be my rhythm. To this point, he's been successful in all of that.
A mouthpiece with the block lettering of war.
Slide over to your left. Doubling up, right hand, slide over to your right. Take a different angle, and then start up again. Keep feinting him to keep him off balance.
Total punches fairly even. Crawford with a slight edge now, 64-60. Good combination. He catches him coming in. Two-punch combination by Crawford. And so good countering both off the back foot, off the front foot. And now sharpshooting to the head is Crawford. Good start to round number 8 for the champ.
Crawford landing some of those, but not all of those. Good defense from Shawn Porter, but good punches and good exchange from Terence Crawford.
67-66 says Dre. Max Kellerman said he would have flipped the second round to Crawford, but it's that kind of fight.
Good people don't understand what a swing round is, meaning it literally could go either way.
And it happens often at this level, Dre, right? At this elite level.
Those little shots right there from Shawn Porter are bothersome, and if they hit you right, they can hurt.
Yeah, but again,
here, Terence actually talking to Shawn about the headbutt right there. It's that pop jab right off the hip from Porter. Ooh. Just missing with the left hand as Porter came in.
Terence has to watch that body language, because inside he'll turn, he'll do certain things that looks like Shawn Porter is in control, and he's bringing
lead right hand from Porter. And another one.
Good shot.
various right hands. Porter's doing exactly what his father told him. Ooh, that body shot right there.
Wow. Oh, what a good thought from Crawford.
Yeah, that was a body shot, but that was an overhand right from Shawn Porter that definitely got Terence Crawford's attention.
Each man having success. Porter with a couple of right hands. Crawford comes back with a left to the body, as he has done a few times. Goes with it again.
I'd rather get hit with a headshot than a body shot like that.
Especially those that sound like that have that shotgun effect.
Don't let him steal it. Don't let him steal it. Don't let him steal it. Move.
That was a great 8, wasn't it?
Good round. Good round. What a call that, though?
Porter coming in behind the jab. Crawford sets him up with a nice body shot. But that looping right hand, that was part of the strategy. I told you guys, straight right hand, looping right hands, that's the main shot that Crawford gets hit with often. But that right there, beautiful step back, create some space, catch Porter as he's coming forward with a beautiful check hook.
How you feel? Good? All right. Raise your level of intensity up. Raise your level of competition up.
Brian McIntyre, Bo Mac as he is known, among the Crawford family and friends. was saying box him, box him, box him. And now the call to order changes of raise your level of intensity. Here we go, round 9.
That's been missing from Crawford, the jab. He hasn't been on his jab.
He's only landed 21% to this point.
Porter's looking for the overhand right. He's looking to slip in behind the jab.
He found it in the last round. There's a double jab from Crawford.
What Kenny Porter is asking his son Shawn Porter for is separation.
Check hook again from the southpaw.
The fight is close, it's tight. Where's the separation? Raise your game. That's what he's asking for.
Olay.
Crawford able to roll out to the left. Body shot from Porter. Crawford comes back jabbing.
Nice little sneaky body shot from Crawford in the inside right there on the right side of Porter.
He's landed 23 body punches to this point with a minute to go in round 9.
Looks like Porter wants to take a round off and Crawford needs to take advantage.
Left hand to the body again and again. Lead left hand from Crawford as Porter keeps taking those steps forward.
Ooh. See Porter holding on, trying to get himself together. When you get hit with a shot like that, you got to reassess some things.
Both guys landing some counters right there, exchanging.
Get the rhythm! Get the rhythm!
Going underneath with the left hand to the body.
Porter resorting back to his old ways, lunging forward, coming behind the jab, lunging forward, put his head down, boom. Crawford meets him with a nice short uppercut on the inside.
All right. He's not jumping in as much as he's not jumping in like come on, bro, pay attention to it. He's not jumping in like he was Yeah, that's come on. Hey, we gotta go.
Crawford had a 14-10 connect advantage in that last round. Had 9 power punches. Overall, 92-79 connect advantage for Terence Crawford. Body work in that last round and the short uppercut that we showed. There the body punches. 28, there is the knockdown scored in round 10 by the champ. Terence Crawford catches Porter early in round 10. And now patiently probing. Seeing what could be behind that jab. There's a combination. There's a lead left hand. Porter Looks good on his feet, but not coming forward and firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right, and another combination. Beautiful work by Crawford. Magnificent accuracy by the champ. He does damage. Kenny's on the apron, and he's stopping the fight. His father says it's over. Terence Crawford has just stopped Shawn Porter. No man has done that. Crawford just did it. Opposing trainer slash father embracing the undefeated world champion and the rival trainer. Years ago, Kenny Porter had a heated exchange with Bud Crawford. They almost threw at each other. But it's nothing but respect now as grown men, as champions. Barry Hunter, who works the corner of Shawn Porter, embracing Terence Crawford. When he flips the switch, there are a few like him. Congratulations, champ. As he's making the rounds ringside, and now embracing Shakur Stevenson, who he mentors, already a two-division undefeated champion, a U.S. Olympian. And what a great spirited effort by Showtime Shawn Porter until the end, until that 10th round, when he went down twice. Excellent, excellent fight. And 0 with 29 knockouts against a guy that nobody gets rid of, a guy that has been in with the best, a two-time welterweight champion who had a split decision loss to Errol Spence. Here's the first knockdown, Timmy.
It's all about timing. Told you, Shawn Porter makes too many mistakes lunging forward like that. Boom, hit with an uppercut. Terence stepped right to the side, created an angle for himself, avoided those punches. Step back, double step back. There you go.
And then the end of the fight. So the left uppercut is the first knockdown. And watch this combination, Dre.
Well, you see Crawford doing what he does best, finish. He got that right hook in there. Not a shot he really landed thus far up until this point. It's a heavy, heavy shot for any fighter to take, especially this late in the fight. Here we see a half step back. Boom, that's a signature shot that Terence lands. He missed that, but he came back with the right hook, and it landed flush. Down goes Shawn Porter, and I think Kenny Porter stopped the fight, not necessarily because of what happened, but what was to come. Terence Crawford is the best finisher in the game, and he knew that it wasn't going to get any better for Shawn Porter, especially if Shawn wasn't himself and was dazed in the head and tried to keep off a guy like Terence Crawford.
Hey, give me one of the two, yeah. Step back a little. Give me a glove. Give me a glove. Give me a glove.
Kenny was already up on the apron by the time his son turned around. And Dre, I think you are exactly correct. Look at the celebration with Miss Deborah and his family. He has his mom, Deborah. He has the mother of his children, Isha, Shawntae, and Letitia, his sisters. Everybody has made the trip, and they will be celebrating deep into the night as the belt is still his. Dre, I think you made a great point. Yes, the left uppercut in the first knockdown, vicious. The right hook was to the temple. The right hook was to the temple. And his father knows the way Crawford goes about his business.
Yes.
It was going to get ugly. And the father did the right thing. And I know Shawn's upset. But Crawford finishes in vicious ways. What do you say we make it official? Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 21 seconds in round number 10. A referee in charge, Celestino Ruiz, stops the contest upon request of the corner. He is the winner by way of technical knockout and still the undefeated WBO welterweight champion of the world, Terence "Bud" Crawford.
What a scene here at the Mandalay Bay. This is the final knockdown that ended the fight in the 10th round. Watch the right hand. A snot-flying right hook from the undefeated Terence Crawford. And Kenny Porter, the father, the trainer, said it's over. And the Crawford family, always led by the energetic Miss Deborah. And guess who we saw sitting ringside? Errol Spence, the other welterweight champion, who watched that knockdown, put his hand to his face, and said, I'm out of here. Spence and his guys got up, turned, and walked.
Thurman, Spence, Danny Garcia, all those guys just walked up to 154 after seeing this performance by Terence Crawford.
That is one of the most likable fighters of this generation, Shawn Porter. Nothing but respect for this man who fought anybody, anywhere, anytime, and Bernardo's with him.
Shawn, obviously not the way you wanted the fight to end. What are your thoughts on your father stopping the fight?
No, he's doing what he knows.